Hi, I am going to talk about play today. And if you can see back here, I have a lot of things, but can you see this stuff here? And that. We might get to that. Does that look like play? It's a little bit of play. What will you play today? What will you do? What will you say today that will bless you? What will you play? What will you say? What will you do to bless you? Before, what I did was judged right or wrong. I lived in play, in dance, in song. Then someone told me I was wrong, and I decided to hide. Can you imagine a flower asking a bee, "Who do you think you are? Why do you bother buzzing around me? Plant some roots and you'll go far." Where are they anyway? Where did you leave them? What's wrong with you? Can't you do anything right? What will you play today? What will you do? What will you say today that will bless you? What will you play? What will you say? What will you do to bless you? Each day we wake up, we have a choice. We have so many choices. We have a choice to make each moment meaningful for us, full of the meaning that blesses us, or full of the meaning that curses us. We have the choice to behold the blessing each moment brings or the curse, because the meaning we make out of that moment determines whether it's going to be a blessing or a curse. We get to choose if and how we're going to embrace the challenge of becoming more fully ourselves. Referring back to this little play thing. Who are we? Are we this little self? Or are we this bigger self? This little self or this bigger self? Do we think really small of ourselves, or do we think we have the ability to move through this day? And let play lead the way to our success, as opposed to judgment and condemnation and the "who do you think you are" thoughts and "what's wrong with you? Can't you do anything right?" When I feel resistant to the task at hand, and we can think of these little blocks here. There's 4 blocks back here. I don't know if you can see them, but there are 4 blocks back there, and they're creating a wall. And then there's this little person, and this is bigger person, and there's this wall, and it comes to about here. So that's the task. When I feel resistant to the task at hand, and I go in circles all day long, trying to push through to do what I can, and the resistance clouds pour down. They're buckets of rain. I know it's my cue to play, to play, to play. What is it that you used to play if you don't play today? If you haven't played in a long time, and I don't mean, well, play, whatever that means to you, in a way that makes you feel, "Oh, God, I actually feel like me. I feel like I'm not hearing these voices in my head that are saying to me, what's wrong with you? Can't you do anything right?" Before, what I did was judged right or wrong. I lived in play and dance and song. And then somebody told me I was wrong, and I decided to hide. Did that happen to you? Did you used to enjoy doing things, and then you were told, "No, gotta do it this way, and don't smile too big, and don't laugh at the wrong time, and don't..." There are protocols that we must keep in certain situations, and that's the way we keep all of the individuality that we have not being too confusing for us, right? So we choose to live in these groups that we live in so that we don't get too confused and so that we can know what to expect. But not necessarily because that's the only way. One of my songs, one of my posts talks about there's more than one way to skin a cat. There's more than one way to get from point A to point B. It's not just this straight line. There's all these other places you can go to get there. And all of those detours and all those experiences are for your learning experience and your good. And you gain wisdom with them. Each day when we wake up, we get to choose to whether we're going to make, behold, and embrace the meaning, the blessing, and grace at our feet. Or if we are going to close our eyes and our ears and do that hide thing. Nope, I'm wrong. I'm just going to hide. We get to choose that every morning we wake up. There was one thing I wanted to bring here to show you, and I didn't. And this song actually came from, I like plaques, and I see them and I buy them, that say things that I like, because in my head I have so many voices that say, what's wrong with you? Who do you think you are anyway? Come on, who cares about that? Who cares about you? And really, basically, it's true. I mean, nobody really cares about me. We care about ourselves, right? We're trying to survive ourselves. But those voices, they don't encourage. Those voices don't encourage. And so it's my job. It's my job to make sure that the words that I have running around in my head are words that encourage me so that I can make this a great day. That's what I talk about in this program. Let's make this a great day. At the end I say, make it a great day, because it's our choice. Always our choice. We get to choose to make our day great or minimize our day and minimize our power, our self, our joy, our wisdom. So I'm going to sing this song, I'm Brave Enough to Be Myself, and it was inspired by a wooden plaque I have in my ballet room or my yoga room or whatever, my room over there. So anyway, it goes like this. I was born to be happy, no matter what they say. If their words don't pay what they say they will, I will let them be. 'Cause here's the deal, I have the power to choose. Choice I learn, if it makes me happy, if it brings me home, or if it epically fails to bring peace to my soul, I am brave enough to be myself. We were born to be happy. No matter what they say, if their words don't pay what they say they will, I'll let them be. 'Cause here's the deal, I don't have to live their ideal. Judge or should on myself. Like a child, curious, happy, so are you. No matter what they say, if their words don't pay what they say they will, we can let them be. And though they mean well in their pumpkin shells, fashioned by Eater Peter, good as it may be, it was made to keep sheep. And we are more than that. We have the power to choose, and with each choice we learn. If it makes us happy, if it brings us hope, or if it epically fails to bring peace to our souls, we don't have to live their ideal. Judge or should on ourselves, we can be like children, curious and let play. Let play pave the way to ourselves. Play. It is P-L-A-Y. It's actually another one of those 4-letter words. But so is fear, and so is work. 4-letter words are wonderful. They're powerful. Play, work, fear. Oh, fear. That brings us back to this little person and this big person and this wall. So at the very beginning, I said something, when I feel resistant to the task at hand and I go in circles all day long, trying to push through to do what I can, and the resistance clouds pour down their buckets of rain, I know it's my cue to play. Okay, so sometimes one of the things I need to play with is what I'm thinking about myself and what I'm telling myself. Who do you think you are? What's wrong with you? Can't you do anything right? This challenge is just too big. If I'm this person, this challenge is too big. How am I going to get over that? I can't move through it. It's just too big. I can't step over it. It's too big. But if I have this greater opinion of myself, if I play with my words that I'm telling myself that, who do I think I am? I think I'm a being of power and worth. And I'm here to succeed, and I have everything I need to do everything I need to do today. I have everything I need. And so, well, how could it work this way? How could it work this way? Instead of thinking, oh, it's never going to work. I'm never going to be able to do this. Or it's too hard, or I just don't feel right. One of the ways we can play is with the thoughts we put in our head. And we can play and seek. We learn that if we seek, we'll find. But we're going to find what we're seeking for. So if we're seeking for all the bad things about us or all the weakness in us, that's what's going to be focused on in our head, and that's what we're going to feel, and we're going to be this small us. We're not going to be able to move through the challenge as well as if we build ourselves up. One of the things I listen to is something called You Are a Champion. Vic Johnson had a program that I purchased a long time ago, and it has this recording that I just adore. And it's very useful for me. It's very helpful. And those are the kinds of things that we need to put away. And for me, also, scripture is also amazing. There's so many scripture that tells us who we are and what an empowered individual we are. And anything that is virtuous, lovely, and of good report that makes us feel like this taller us, this one here that's going to be able to move through, bust the wall down, find another way, that's the empowered person that we get to play with in our mind. And then when that's in our mind that we're that big person, then we can move through the challenges easier. I hope that makes some sense. Make each moment meaningful for you. Behold the blessing each moment brings. See the powerfulness in you. Enlarge it. Remember to play. It's fun. And fun, it's only a 3-letter word, but that's okay. I'm Sarah D. Make it a great day.